All right, here we are at the most unusual syruping season we've seen up here in a while. This is northern Wisconsin. We're at your happy little Anathoth Community Farm. This is Shay, come from one of our sister farms over in Lake City, Minnesota. She's helping with syrup. This is like the dumbest syrup weather we've ever had. Been doing syrup for 30 years. Have never seen what we're looking at here right now. You can see Shay is standing next to where the snow plows push snow out of the way, and it's what, four feet deep? Certainly 4 or more feet deep. As we pan around here, you can see that it's the 19th of April, and yet there's 2018, and yet there's just like snow everywhere. And that's because last weekend, like a few days ago, we got another, almost 18 inches of snow, and then before that we had another 18, and that all went on snow that was here from the winter that never went away because it's so cold. I mean, what you're looking at is the Great Northern Glacier of 2018 that has refused to go away until right now. Because what we're seeing in the weather right now is starting today and in the next 4 or 5 days, we got some perfect syrup weather, 20s at night, 40s and 50s during the day, and it has to freeze at night in order for sap to go. You're looking at our chicken house there by the garden. That's where they live in the wintertime. But up here, by this time of year, usually, we're done with syrup, and the snow's all gone, and the grass is greening up, and the leaves are starting to leaf out. The trees are starting to leaf out. Did I say that? But here we are. Today is the first day we fired up our cooker because sap just hasn't been running. Here's our catapult. In case you were wondering why a farm needs to have a catapult, that's a whole nother story. But there it is. Here's where we cook syrup, and again, I mean, you can see that it's just snow everywhere. The snow you're looking at here is probably 18 inches to 3 feet deep, depending on how the wind was blowing. Here's where we cook. We're kind of old timers. We got a bulk tank that we store sap in. We've only collected twice this year because it was so cold it wasn't going. Here's our collection method. Here we have 5-gallon pails of screw-on lids, and you can see everything's frozen. We got to deal with that because it's running like crazy right now. We need to get out in the woods and collect today. Here again is our milk bulk tank full of sap. It's got all kinds of ice in it, which is nice usually because sap will spoil, and to get a good layer of ice in there early on helps to preserve it. Here's our happy little cooker and our fire going there. This is Barb. She runs the place. And this pan here holds about 100 gallons. We just fired it up. And yeah, we're starting to get a little bit of foamy stuff on it. What else can I tell you? When we go out to the woods today to collect, I still got to drive the tractor around to see if we can even get there. And we've already gotten there twice, but with the new snow that we got a few days ago, I got to make sure we're just not going to get stuck out in the middle of nowhere and not be able to even get to the trees. Another fun fact to know and tell about the endless winter up here is a few days ago on a lake nearby, some people that we know got an ice auger and drilled down into the ice and measured the ice to be 32 inches thick still, and that was on April 15th, which is the average day for ice out on lakes up here. So there should be no snow, there should be no ice, and we've got, a foot to 3 foot of snow everywhere, and ice on lakes that's still 32 inches thick. So this has been a tough year. We'll let you know how it goes. I just had to show you this because it's mind-blowing. It's just mind-blowing. I'll do another one of these you know, like after we get going. We should get a run for 3-4 days, but then it's warming up almost too warm because it has to freeze at night, and in like 4 or 5 days it's going to be hitting 60 and not freezing, and sap goes until the trees bud and the peeper frogs start cheeping. You can imagine I don't think we're going to see peepers in anytime soon. So we'll let you know how this season goes. Have a nice day. You wish you were here or not.